What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Doc Illuminati, back with another video. Yeah, so we're gonna get right back into the business. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to play no games with none of this, right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. What I wanted to talk about today is how we already had the time as family, right? We could have put our wealth together a long time ago. I was just discussing with my brothers and my sisters. Let them know, like, look, man, it's kind of easy if you want to do this, right? Now, if we doing stuff like this, it's literally for a temporary period of time to get you to a safe place. That's what this would be about. If we're building anything right now or preparing for anything right now, it's a safe place, a safe community for your people to go through this endurance of the finish of the fall of Babylon. You understand? Now, what I was going to say was, you know, my mother and my father had 6 kids. You know, had they would have explained to us, hey, look, when y'all get older, if y'all put y'all money together, right? Almost like when you paying tithes at a church, they got you paying 10% or you paying 10% on your taxes or whatever, right? But you had your own businesses. Mind you, taxes is not mandatory. That's a voluntary thing when you have your own business. When you when you make salary, is what I want to say. Because wages is I'm sorry, income. When you make income, income is for a person who makes their own money. Okay, so if you work for another company, you don't make income. That you make wages. That's a difference. You understand? See, that's why you're gonna know the difference between the financial realm. Because when it comes with income, that's you bringing in your own bread. That means that's your money. You don't have to pay taxes on that. This is in the law book. This is in the tax book, my nigga. So if you're ready to argue about any of that nut ass shit, bro, don't go somewhere else with that. Because niggas already did their research on certain things. You understand what I'm saying? So mind you, when you make income, paying taxes is a voluntary act. That's exactly what it says. So that means if you want to pay taxes, then you can. Now there's reasons that you're gonna want to pay taxes in the system to get certain things. If you don't, then you're not gonna have the paperwork to get it unless you got all of your own money. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, you will be paying taxes to get certain things off of this land. So you kind of got to play the game as much as you can, but it's not telling you to give them everything. You can have several businesses and you can literally fall off of one of them just to get what you need, and the rest of them you could just put that in your pocket. Cuz you understand what I'm saying? They don't own your money. They only own your bread when they paying you. When you get checks from them because it's a bank that you work for their company, they got a bank that they got their money tied to and all this other stuff. The corporations behind that. You see, we don't got stuff like that yet until we go into being incorporated, and you know what I'm saying, you start being able to have bigger loans and different banks that you're dealing with and stuff like that. But you're gonna build that on your own? Don't you know that these corporations, a lot of those corporations were started and funded by families? This wasn't one individual person. This was all of their families that put in money to the wealth. So I wanted to break it down like this. If you had a system, right, and you got a couple of siblings, you tell them y'all put it in, you know what I mean, $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? When you got 6 siblings, $50 a month, that broke down to $12.50 a week. Do you know what kind of money that can do? That's $300 a month. That can go to a mortgage that's around $80,000. You can buy land with that. You understand what I'm saying? You can buy properties, you know what I mean, $300 or $450 or something like that a month, that to get $80,000 of land. Now, if you find the land in the right place, then you can get it at that cheap. Or even if you're paying more, the objective is, if you're wanting to get land, you go up with it with your family together. This way, y'all can all live on the same place. But this is the problem. Nobody want to live by each other no more. But y'all want to live rich. Y'all want to live like y'all got kingdoms in this, that, and the third. Check the last time y'all check. Look at the last kingdoms, and there was full of their families, right? One big ass wall. Behind that wall is basically nothing but their generation. Where y'all at? Y'all trying to live in a kingdom like y'all gonna be in there all by yourself. Where your family at? How you gonna have a kingdom with no family? How you living in royalty and all this other shit? Where your family at? You just talking about your immediate family, people that you done met in the earth, and get the hell out of here, man. This is about generational wealth, right? Now, mind you, we ain't trying to go all in right now, and particularly, like I said, if you're doing this right now, it's to create a safe space. It's a temporary move. Why? Have you looked at the fucking Dow Jones lately? Have you looked at the stocks lately? What do it look like it's doing? Do it look like it's going this, or do it look like it's doing this? Because any money that you put into this system right now, I don't give a damn how you gonna go own anything right now without putting the money into the system that's going down. The bitch is going down. God not sending the joint back up. Don't you understand that it's going down? We all can see what is literally on the brink, right? And doesn't it seem to be that the economic status is starting to fall? I mean, we could pray it back up. Do you think that America's going to want to ask us to give them a hand in building it back up, building their system back up? Their system must fall before ours come in place. By y'all trying to do all this stuff, you're literally trying to help their system. We're supposed to be preparing for our system. That means watching this shit go all the way down, cuz. You want to blame me for waiting for something to go down so we could get what's ours. We can't get what's ours in that system, cuz. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling y'all, I said, dog, that's we gotta really understand what we're preparing for at this moment. If we are preparing, we ain't preparing for all that other. You trying to skip to the part where we out there gathering this, that, and the third, and gathering our women. Dog, that part don't come yet, cuz we not there yet, bro. There is a mighty war in front of that. Remember, because these women, gotta keep saying it. These women that's going to be so free to cling to seven women to one man. Why? It's because their men were slain in the streets. This is I believe it's in Ezekiel. If it's not in Ezekiel 3, I think it is. It's in Deuteronomy. Can't tell you exactly the chapter in Deuteronomy, but I read Deuteronomy over like 5 times just so I can make sure I made sense of this. I'm like, dog, come on. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere in the Bible we're speaking into these last day times, I screenshot that stuff. And I memorize it and I put it together and just marinating in my head over and over and over, dog. And I'm telling you, you keep the spirit, you keep that word in you, dog. That joint moves inside you, man. It moves inside you, man. It'll make you shifty. It'll shift you. You understand? It'll shift you. You thought you had intentions to presenting something a certain, man, the spirit do what it want to do, cuz. I'm trying to tell you, I'm talking about everything from verbal to spiritual to physical action, cuz. Financial, whatever. The spiritual realm ain't worried about no finance, cuz. You don't understand who we are as people, bro. Finances was never a thing. Finances was never a thing. It was all through the strength and the mighty power as us as a nation together. We didn't need finances, so we literally can build each other off a love economy. Like, look, I did 2 hours for you in this thing and this skill that I know how to do, and you did 2 hours for me in that skill I know how to do. This way you can pass off things. You can trade skills all day long. You understand? You can literally trade skills for food. Somebody out there picking food all day, but they might need something built, and you done built them the steps so they owe you some food that they've been picking for a certain amount of hours. Whatever the value is of what you do to the value of theirs, you just make the clear exchange and boom. Now, if we had a community, all our people, all on the same land, being able to make those kind of exchanges, we're money as we really talking about. Because if we are working, which we would be, right? We are bringing in special income, but we're saving all this in mass form from childcare to everything, dog, to everything, because you got everybody on site to do these things. Then you would be taking 10% of your earnings and put it in basically ties. That's charity funding for your community. That ain't ties? Yeah, it is. It's ties. It's ties. It may not be offering to the church, but if you're having a community and you're making a godly community, then everybody in that community will be the church. And besides the fact, what else are you supposed to be bringing to the church besides what you can put in? See, this is what we're trying to create. We're trying to create a surrounding church, family, who we actually are. Now, mind you, you're going to have, see, we up against an evil world right now that don't want us to do these things. So you're going to have people that's going to stand in the midst and say, nah, F that, bro. Yo, we here to make sure these things happen. This is what I'm here for. I didn't really know that particularly. I was just up for the fight. God told me he was going to be in the war, whatever. But this is what the war is about. So they can get all the stuff they've been crying about. Because I ain't been crying about that. I'm not. God has blessed me fully. He's blessed me fully. There's nothing else that I can need from God besides him getting me up out of here. Because I don't even care to have to say, oh, I need to get this message and all this. Bro, I'm trying to get up out here. If he had gave me the opportunity to flick a switch and just get me out going and even abandon my job, if I could still get up there, I'm out. Peace. Yo, good luck. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. You see what I'm saying? So we really want to start over thinking these things when it comes to, if we're getting ready to be putting in all our driving. Mind you, you may not know what you're doing, and God could still be using you because you may think it's for this, but like I said, when the Spirit's moving, you have no idea what the outcome's gonna be. You just don't, bro. And it's always way better than what you thought. And you're gonna be like, wow, dang, this whole time he was setting it up. Then you're gonna find out at the end of the day why you've been working. But because you've been working, you're gonna realize that the Spirit's been utilizing you. Because you had thoughts and plans, but trust me, it's not what you think. It's just not. Your plans is not your plans. Your plans and what you do is God's plan. So at the end of the day, you will see the fruits that you bear. You just planted seeds, and you know that you planted seeds, but you don't know what they're going to grow out to be. You're going to be surprised. Just know that. When you plant seeds, you know what I'm saying? Especially shout out the New Breed, you know what I'm saying? And all the organized stuff that he's into, you know what I'm saying? With that land and all that over there. Hey, regardless of what the intentions is for, we know the intentions was for the people of God and to organize the community. That's great. That's a sign, a clear sign that's Christ. That's Christ using them. That's Christ using them. So, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to tell you what happens when Christ is moving you. We as people, we can get up here, we can tell you, oh, I'm working on the album and I'm going to drop it. And I'm saying I got to have 16 songs on it. Then 8 months down the line you never dropped that album. You ended up with a single and a whole movie that ended up promoting the album that you was working on through the movie. And then by the time the movie hit all the joints, bam, that was your advertisement for you ain't even know. You're like, what? Had I would have did it this way with it, I wouldn't even have got the results because you was moving too fast on your own will. And you just, so just mind you, when you are moving in the Spirit, just let the Spirit move you. If whatever you thinking, just think it. Want to do it. Do have the plans, all that. Keep it going. But just realize at the end of the day, it's going to be the conclusion of what God wants and the outcome that he's going to get out of it. And you know this. We know this. So all we got to do is do our job. And if our job, part of our job was having the intentions to doing good, that means good's going to come out of it. Regardless if it came out the way you thought it was going to come out, it's always going to come out better. That's all you need to know. You see what I'm saying? So other than that, you know what I'm saying? Big up to the peoples who is being utilized by Christ and is getting out there making moves, because God knows what he's going to use these things for. He knows what he's going to use these things for. And it was, of course, it would still be there, of course, when everything rolls over. But we also do need a safe space for the people. This is why we got to sell them this, because if they don't know what's to come, then it's going to take place on them out of nowhere. Then they're unprepared. Then they're not protecting their heart. We got to help protect their heart by giving them these messages a heads up. Because by them having a heads up, they'll know what to expect. They'll know what to come. You can't keep pointing fingers at people and say, oh, you're trying to sell us doom. But if we knew it and we seen it coming, we had the visions, and we let it just drop on you. And then you're like, oh, and then you start to do all kind of crazy, hideous things because you think God ain't there and this and that. And bro, had you would have known these things were going to come, he told you that you ain't even have to sweat that shit. But here you are sweating in this, then the third. You know what I mean? People who are out here talking to the community like everything's going to be fine. We just waiting for Jesus and this, that, and the third. And one day they're going to fucking wake up. It's going to be all kind of havoc in there. They're going to be trying to figure out why Jesus ain't came yet. We should blame you guys. You were supposed to be letting the church know they was going to be enduring some of this. So when he talked about the tribulations at though in those days, mind you, when it says in the tribulation in those days, this is after in the fall of Babylon. That's those days. That ain't the 7-year tribulation period. When the Bible is referencing tribulation, every time it say tribulation, that doesn't just mean a tribulation times like after Jesus came. They're using that word as tribulations, a hard time. How many hard times is in the Bible? You see what I'm saying? So they mention tribulations for different periods of times. So that's why it said in the tribulation of those times, it was being specific of what tribulations. Why would you have to make it specific and point out those times? Because there was other times. There's other tribulation times. So it was making it specific that in those times, you see what I'm saying? He spoke about the tribulations in these days. And those tribulations was this war and the famine and a lot of those things that's to come. That doesn't mean that when it was speaking of them, y'all assume that was after Christ came because it said tribulations. No, that's not what that meant. Because it said tribulations of those times. That was before Christ. The one before. You understand? So what's the tribulations, bro? What's the tribulations? Mind you, those are the tribulations of Babylon, which we were going to be able to endure even peace and prosperity through Christ. Mind you, the tribulations is going on right now. Still the tribulation times. I'm not in tribulation. I'm not. God already gave us that promise. He told us he was going to take care of us through this. He told me that. That's why I already knew I was good. I was comfortable. I said, all right, word. I said, okay, we're going to be in a whole shit bag, but I'm going to be all right. As long as I do this, all right. He gave me everything I needed, bro. Way more than I ever even asked for. Cuz, trust me. So if he didn't put me in this position, bro, I'm not in numerology and nothing like that. But my address got a couple nines in it, and I already see what these things is meaning, and it is some reason that I am here. I ain't even trying to say too much, but when I looked it up, it was about utilizing spiritual gifts, preparing for judgment day types. My freaking address was that, bro. Come on, dog. Man, stop playing with me. And I've been using this number like a lot of my life because in my business, the number. You got a 99 on the end. You feel me? Like 99. Why is it always 99? I don't know. I always use that. I don't care. If you want something for $300 and you're trying to sell it for $299. $299. I'm telling you, that dollar change, it make a big difference in the sales. Like 80% plan to get you after that. Because of the fact you didn't use a 9 at the end of the number. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I know exactly what I've been doing my whole life, how business worked for me. I know what it is. God has orchestrated many things in my life and showed me. And now I end up with the address singing on the end. Come on, bro. I wasn't looking for that specifically. I knew that I saw the house of my dreams because it was on the front of the magazine, bro. I was talking to my boy coming out of Acme one day. I was like, man, I want a house too. I mean, I'm going to need a house. I want a house like, and I just looked over the side. I was like that. It was on the front page, cuz. Guess where I'm at? I'm in that house. Can you fucking believe that? Nigga, I couldn't. I've been here for like 7 years, cuz I still can't. Bro. I swear to you, this was like God just saying, here, man. Here. Dog, it was no way I could. Man, come on, dog. I've been here stop. I've been working long too. And I've been doing everything he asked me to do. Even when I didn't like it. I had to knock myself off on the ground and then get myself back up. Because that's how weak I was about certain things and wanting to quit and wanting to give up and all this other extra stuff. Even when I was in here. Because I was still believing that these things ain't to come, and you're not really using me for nothing. And if you was, then why is it looking like this and all that? I ain't supposed to be worrying about that. I ain't supposed to be worrying about none of that at all. That's why I can get up here and I can still do my thing. I don't care about all the subscribers and all these viewers and this, that, and the third. Listen, when you work, this is called faith, right? Right now, I'm working in faith, right? I'm doing the work. Because faith without works is dead. So I'm alive, but dog, that doesn't mean that, things don't happen overnight. You know what I mean? You gotta walk in faith. You gotta exercise in faith. You gotta work in faith. You gotta do a lot of things and be patient. Right? So that's what I'm doing here. I am being gracefully patient in the task and the work that I gotta do for God. Because one day, hey, people can say what they want to say, but you never know. One day, it could be any one of these videos, dog, that might hit a spot out there in the people's hearts that might really fly through. And then what do you think is going to happen to all the work? If they are even interested in a little bit of the material or the content that they see, that'll draw them in to see the rest of what's been done. Mind you, that'll keep them on a roll while I'm going. They can never catch me. They'll know it'll be hard to keep up with me. By then, mind you, I rap, I'm dropping songs, video. I can keep you entertained. Whether everybody gonna like everything I do or not, I mean, that's one thing. Nobody's counting on that. I mean, it is what it is. Next. Oh, you don't like that? Cool. Next. Did you listen to the last 30 joints I dropped? Oh no, I just heard that one. All right, shut the fuck up, man. Go ahead. You got fucking homework to do. Because you ready to judge a person off one particular art when they have a whole auditorium of things. You know what I'm saying? But you want to go and judge one picture painted when you got many pictures that's been painted. And there's many people who love them, who view them, buy into them. So who gives a fuck if you don't like that one picture? Bro, you can get your ass up out of this museum. Like, straight up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's literally how we gotta play this. And I'm talking for content creators that is like, you ain't really big in the YouTube realm. That's okay, man. Like, I know people like me ain't sweating that. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. When you do your job and you work good at it and you stay on task, you'll get to where you need to be. You'll finish. We don't need nobody else's help. Ain't nobody asking nobody to share my material, feature me, none of that. I don't depend on nobody else. You know what I'm depending on? I'm depending on the same thing that got me moving right now. It'll move those algorithmy numbers out of the way, bro, whenever it feel like it. Don't nobody need nobody help out here, dog. Trust me. It might look like come on, dog. Come on. Y'all don't understand the power of Christ. I do. I already know what Christ is doing. I know he using me, and it ain't for nothing, Doug. So, you know what I mean? And any person that he is using, he ain't using for nothing. But remember this. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Remember that. That goes for a lot of things. A lot of things. And there's always a reason for that. It's always a reason for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think. Like, you go through the car wash, you get a certain you get the certain scrub and the certain shampoo, and you paying one price for that. That's the beginning shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other ones for the upgrade, which is all the way at the bottom. The first things you're gonna see up at the top is all the basic shit, bro. But when you want to start getting to, you want that thing prestige, you're gonna look all the way to the bottom. That's gonna be the last thing you're gonna see though. But that last thing you're gonna see is gonna be that ish. That it looked like it was extra, but look what it did. Look at the polish now. You see what I'm saying? Now, now you ain't got no spots that still, you know what I'm saying, dirty. You still got little scuffs and this, that, and the third. When you get the full polish, it ain't nothing left to be buffed. You understand? And mind you, why would God put the full polish on in the beginning? You don't put the full polish on in the beginning, dog. You put the polish on at the end. So you can't say that no particular part of that car wash was more important. The shampoo was just as important as the freaking wax. So if I come through like a wax, that's just a glaze on the top. Everybody want to be the wax. How the fuck is you the wax and you still sitting here being the shampoo like everybody else? That's the shampoo version. Do you understand? Because I'm telling you, you ain't hit the wax version. If you hit the wax version, you wouldn't be trying to put your money in a system that's going down. That ain't the wax version. The wax version is after that. How do we get to that? See, this the wax version, how you get to it. How we keep skipping over when he told us to get the shit back, man. He told us to get it back. Revelations 18:6. Reward her as she rewarded you, and double unto her works, including according to her works. Double unto her. Unto who? Babylon. It was talking about Babylon at a particular time. So what did it, you know what I'm saying? So we really still sitting here like we ain't got a fight bone in our body, or we ain't got a bone to take something. He told us to take from the rich and give to the poor. Now what are you going to say about that? We got to go pray about that too, and it's a spiritual battle behind that. And God's going to spiritually take it from them and then give it to me because I prayed for it. You go ahead and talk like that in front of Jesus, bro. If he tell you take from the rich and give to the poor, and the rich sitting right there with a bag of money, and the poor man sitting right there, and he told you to go do that, what kind of shit you want to even respond to anything else versus the action? I'm telling you, dog. I ain't gonna question Jesus one time. I already know how powerful he is. He say, yo, go take that from the rich, give to the poor, my nigga. Bro, I don't give a damn. Them niggas try to blow my head off, cuz. I'm gonna go get that bag and give it to where he said go give it to. I'm not standing about the other Christians that's in the way. I got Jesus on my side right here. Just told me what to do. Hey, you mind your business. Look, he said in the scriptures, he told me this is what to do. You want to sit back and watch? That's on you. Because he asked you to do the same thing, but you ain't want to do it. But you still want to sit back and complain why your community ain't got nothing. You still want to put money in the system. They don't give a fuck about you. How you gonna put money in an inflated system, bro? It's already up at the highest. Now y'all want to do this shit? It would have been better to do that shit 60 fucking years ago. It's going down now. Why don't you just wait? Why don't you help it? Like he told you. He gave you the perfect time to understand when it was time to take it back. When Babylon was falling. See, he got all that stuff talking about take back around that time. He was talking about Babylon falling. So what is all this that we doing? Like I said, if we doing anything right now, and hey man, hey, listen, I can't be soft with you with these fucking prophetic words. Sorry, it's a fucking warning. And that's what it is. So you can go ahead and waste your goddamn money into this fucking system that's going down in your face. You gotta be stupid. Don't come to my economic class. I will fail you today. You gotta be stupid. Why do you think it's even going down in the first place? What money, what bank is you getting ready to put money into to hold what land? Or what? What houses? What businesses? Huh? We're going to work through this. So if you're going to get businesses, you better get them now and make some money now. And get what you can out of it now. But it ain't to have this elaborating idea that this shit get ready to go so far down that where do you get that at? We're sitting here talking about our children, and this, that, and the third too, and it's like, how? Do you have any idea what time it is right now? What thinking shit like that is gonna keep you stagnant right now for the preparation of now, not 20 years from now. Now. We're not living in the future, Doug. What future do you all see? You tell me how much longer you think this is going to be. God done told us he was going to reveal to us the signs of the times. The whole fucking world knows that right now. I'm counting on the men of God to wake the hell up. Okay? Because if we think we're just sitting around waiting to pray for stuff right now, Doug, do you understand that I'm trying to tell you what time it is right now? We already know. Nigga, it's time for the take back. Now, I ain't saying go out there and da-da-da-da. Mind you, when you hear that the satellites then fell out of the sky, cuz, that's God dropping the satellites out of the sky so we could get our land back. If y'all don't want to believe this, you will be stagnant at this time. And you will not be a part of getting the land back for his people. You won't be a part of that. You'll be still out there trying to sell people against people like me. Like, oh no, we don't do this like that. Who don't do it like, I didn't do shit. I didn't ask to do none of this. I didn't want to do none of this. I'm just telling you what the fucking scripture said that we gotta do. There ain't no other way around it. We gotta forcefully get our shit back. Now, if you preaching anything else other than that, you are soft. Ooh. Just wanted to say it, but I'm trying to not make myself look like I'm some crazy individual. Because I know how you little punk ass want to be Christians. Hey, I don't care. If you want to be a Christian, you better be solid. Or your punk ass is going to hell. Straight up. I'm going to just tell you like that. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Because you don't like to hear The real messages. The real reason why y'all stray away from messages like this, because you just want it to be okay. You just want to just be fucking lazy. Y'all never did anything for God. Y'all really never put in no real work. So get ready, man. Get ready to use all your mental capacity, all your spiritual capacity. Yeah. You weren't ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. Mentally, spiritually, physically. Boy, I just want to hit a couple more push-ups because I'm coming off my fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could really tell. You could really tell that I get it in, bro. I got fucking 8 pair of boxing gloves downstairs and a pair of kickboxing joints. 2 of them. So you can go which way you want to go. I mean, this is a real thing that me and my fams do here and there whenever we want. You know what I mean? A little spar ain't about nothing. I mean, I'll spar Mike Tyson, my nigga. Like, I will. You know what I'm saying? I probably get knocked out, but my nigga, I'm going to try. I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Easy fight. Or if the fight is easy because you said yes to it. That's it. It ain't about if you get knocked out or not. Just protect your head, bro. Even if you got a fake sleep. Hey, let me teach you how to get knocked out. Say, let me stop. I ain't been knocked out, but it definitely been knocked down a lot of times when I was a child. Because I was always fighting bigger people than me, man. I punched in the stomach, left on a corner, busting left me and everything. Dog, I'm sitting there. I ain't out of breath. I'm like 3rd grade, man. I just got hit by an 8th grader, bro, in the stomach. Got tagged him in the mouth. Boom. But he was a bully, an 8th grade bully, bro. Think about it. Only a bully's going to beat up on a little kid like that. Anyway, think about it. So I was the one that always got beat up because I hated running. The only time I ran was when I was with my friends. And it was because it was a fun adrenaline thing. Other than that, I was walking like, I had an attitude with the bully and everything. And it was like, oh, you think you tough? Nobody don't think nothing, nigga. We ain't got to be scared of you, bitch. So, they didn't care about you not being scared. They started trying to rough you up anyway. So, yes, I fought back. And yes, I got beat the fuck up. So what? You know what I'm saying? So that was when I was little, nigga. But as I got bigger, I was still fighting bigger mothers, nigga. And I wasn't getting beat up no more. And then until I got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm too big for all this, man. Come on, dog. I know I'm going to start being a man 16, cuz I know that I'm 16 now or whatever. And I'm not letting nobody talk to me any kind of way. I don't give a damn how big you are, how old you are. I don't give a damn if you my pastor, nigga. You ain't talking to me crazy. You better ask my old pastor, nigga. Facts. One of the monks he brought to the church almost caught one outside the church for me. Going too far. And some of you bring me up for prayer. I go up for prayer. You talking all this other shit and begin personal with some motherfuckers in front of the church. I had to bring you aside outside the church and ask you, do you want me to whoop your ass right now? Man to man. Yeah, all that shit in front of the church, that's one thing. I let that shit slide, homie. I came back when they was eating in the pastor's office. My pastor looked at me, he was like, oh shit. I was like, I just told my pastor, And I pointed at the other one. You, come here. My pastor was like, he already knew what it was. He asked one of his ushers to go off after him, to go walk with him out here. I said, no. He could come by himself. And then they left him alone. And then I started walking, and I got this other pastor walking behind me down the hall to the exit doors. I'm like, turn around, see if he's still coming. I'm like, no, come on. Wait, he try to stop in front of the doors. Come on outside, bro. We're going to talk outside. I'm going to tell you like this. You say one thing wrong, I'm going to punch you straight in your shit, nigga. And you knew it. You should have seen how he was walking down the hall. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. My pastor he had to let his hands up. You know the nigga crossed the line. You know it. So we're going to do this shit respectfully. All right? Now walk behind me. I don't give a damn. I'm walking for, bro. Nobody asked you to be like that. Cause I'm not even getting ready to say what he said. Cause just know it was crossing the fucking line. It's some shit you just don't do. Mind you, this is my drug selling days. I'm in the middle of that shit. I'm trying to get my life right because I got a lot of shit going on in the fucking streets. That's my one time that I came to the fucking church to try to get my fucking spirit right. And then you got motherfuckers in the pulpit playing games with people, bro. I'm not for that shit. You understand? So, yeah, I was fucking highly offended, nigga. So you better watch who you offended, nigga. Somebody who's trying to get something out of the word or whatever they trying to do, bro. Watch what you doing. Because I will pull yourself aside, my nigga. I care about all that shit. That's cool. God will let me fucking straighten this shit out with you. Yes, he will. Don't think that he won't. You can get some of this correct. I don't care who could beat who. You beat, I will beat back till I bust your ass. Cause I'm gonna get this shit off my chest, cuz. I don't care how funky and a lot of these niggas got mouth, dog. I'm like, yo, that's why I'm so glad this day is coming. Cause I know bitch niggas like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know who. You know what I'm saying? I know bitch niggas like that. Y'all ain't ready for this. But that's my way of getting you back. That whole I told you so, now you in the world full of you scared bitch. Shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? You not really that dude, man. You're not really that dude. I'm telling you, dog. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I'm not trying to tell anybody that I'm that dude. Nigga, I done walked off the scene, bro, years ago. Because I ain't want to have to hurt nobody. I ain't want to end up in jail and mess up. If I'm here for big fish, how I'm going to put myself in a bad situation so I can't even ride when it's time to ride. That's why I literally had to include myself. I ain't do it on no old introvert bullshit, nigga. I did it on some damn near serial killing time. You know, I got to stay away from them. I know I'm Jason. I got to stay in the house. You understand? So ain't no running from the world type shit. Man, I ain't running from that. I'm running from myself out there, bro. Because I don't know when I'm going to get booked on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they might just start trying shit out of nowhere. I'm telling you, with the traffic and everything. And then I just get like that. My truck, I swear, cars be having personalities. My truck be hitting it already because I know, because you hitting the gas a little bit. I'm like, hold up. You weren't acting all strong like that before. The truck like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, yeah. Boom, boom. I ain't hitting no signal lights and nothing. I'm cutting niggas off, looking at you, whatever. What's up? I'm going to cut you off because I saw what you was trying to do. Now what's up? Now look at me. You get buck if you want to. Dog, I'm a crazy nigga. I will run you off the fucking road, bro. You better ask the police officers, nigga. I will run you off the road. Yeah, man. Look, I ain't gonna keep giving my name up, bro. But if you know my name, look it up. We got bigger high speed chases and all that on there, dog. They didn't even catch me. You understand? Because they knew I was too crazy. You ain't want to do nothing with that, bro. I'm in the Mustang and everything, bro. Yeah, I'm in the Mustang. What is it, 2012? Look that shit up, nigga. You know what I mean? Popo chase, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking. They mad about that. Whatever, bro. Whatever. They was so mad about that. They gave me a felony. For running from. But look, nigga, I had middle fingers out there. I was throwing drugs out with it. Everything. Safes. All that shit, bro. Cops got in trouble for running and grabbed the safe and everything, dog. Facts. You feel me? I told them niggas wild takes, boy. They was talking about 11 stop signs, 6 red lights. I was doing like $150 through the neighborhood. They tell I was a reckless nigga all in 10 years. Hey, I did that because I was like, y'all playing like y'all don't get no action out here. Let me give you some. So when you say, yo, you pull over, I said, me? It's like, yeah, you. Nigga, fuck you. Come and get it. Let's go. How about y'all? Do y'all do missions like that? Nigga, that's nothing, dog. I ain't getting ready to sit here and incriminate myself on all the missions and all the fun shit I did. Fun. I can't lie to you and tell you that I didn't have fun doing these things. Even honest to God knows right now, whether he was wrong or right, he knows damn well I had fun doing it. Because every time it was adrenaline rush and I had a smile on my face. The same that I'm prepared to have when he got me doing this mission. You understand what I'm saying? I really can get fun. Mind you, this ain't gonna be about anger. It ain't gonna be about me being sad. It ain't gonna be about nothing else, dog. But excitement, enjoyment, satisfaction, pleasure. There's a lot of things that can come out of war. Think about it. This is what war is usually used for. To get peace, pleasure, satisfaction, all the good things. So, you're up against bad things that will literally try to put you out your misery. They ain't afraid to go to war with you. They will try to go to war with you if you even try. So, the only thing to do with them is just beat them, bro. Got to beat them at their own game because you know that's what they're waiting for. But at this particular time, God hit a disactivate button on those intentions. They can't even make a run for it. They can't even. All right. This is I'm gonna tell you. Just wait. You wait and see. And then once you see, I don't care what kind of messages you promoting out there. If it ain't preparing the people for what you see in front of you, well, get ready to be shut down. And I mean by God himself. Because he will, if he ain't revealing to you, it's because he don't want to. But when it's time for him to reveal your punk ass niggas to get up out the way, he will. And when he does do that, see, you can ignore me all you want, but don't ignore that. Because when he tells you this, because you know he spoke to you before. And you know he told you not to do. But see, you too fucking hard-headed and you don't want to listen. So let me tell you what's going to happen the next time. You're not going to make it. Don't you understand? We're all in Judgment Day. We all going to pass away here soon. But you will have no more job to do. Your only fucking job was to do what he called you for at this time. Not play around with his word, not do any of the other shit. So when times get serious, if you ain't on it, you're out, buddy. You better take it from me, man. Take it from me or hate on me now and go pray to God and ask him what the fuck you think about this shit. Let him tell you. Let him tell you. Ask him anything that I said. You go get on your fucking knees and you ask him for your damn self. And you ask him about me. And then you let him reveal to it. And then you know your position. Get the fuck out of the way, bro. You do what you're supposed to do. You don't do my position. I do my position. You niggas don't even know what I'm here for. You have no clue who the fuck I am. You just don't know. God knows who I am. The government knows who I am. My state knows who I am. And there's a lot of people around me that also know who I am. You don't know me. Because you don't know. That don't mean, look, I'm telling you, that don't mean that you're safe. See, when they say what you don't know don't hurt you, yeah, the fuck right, bro. Not around these parts. See, what they don't know, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. You can tell me that bullshit cliche term again, because I told you all the cliche terms is lies. What you don't know won't hurt you. Well, then why did God say my people perish for the lack of knowledge? See, it's all lies, bro. And if you are with that helping lack of knowledge bullshit, causing his people to perish, you're going to perish along with them. So ain't no way around it. You trying to get away from selling the message because you're scared. But you have not been prepared to preach the actual and full word of God. Now, when you're doing that, you are now manipulating his word. That's blasphemy. That's witchcraft. He did say, I'd suffer not a woman to teach, nor have authority over man. But guess what? If you ain't got the spirit working in you, he suffers you not to teach as well. Because you're not giving the full word. So, do you want to cause the Father to suffer or not? Because getting up there and manipulating scriptures and giving it what you want instead of with a conclusion of what he said is an outcome that he said that we're supposed to do to get that outcome. You're trying to skip over that. We're not doing that. You might as well be a woman preaching right now. You see what I'm saying? See, that's why he don't want women preaching. Because they got fear in them. They not ready for this. You understand? So if you also a punk ass rider for God, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. Jeremiah 51:20 says he made you a battle axe, a weapon for war. What's all this? Oh, I got my hands up and Jesus is going to do it. No, he said you. He said he made Jesus a battle axe, nigga. He said he made you a battle axe. He made Jesus the Messiah. Now, Jesus done did his damn job. When are you going to do yours? We ain't even got to get beat like him. We got a better job, dog. To avenge. Not his blood. Avenge our people on Babylon. He will avenge us on her. That means he's sending us on the enemies. He's going to unleash us on the enemies. Why you ain't talking that? Why y'all not talking that? That he's going to avenge us on them so that we can repay them double. And that's how we take back what's ours. The whole community. How the fuck do we got all these people that claim they were Christ, but nobody can figure this shit out? I am getting so fucking tired. This is why I could care less about your lives. Because you don't even use your goddamn brain. Fuck all that spiritual shit. You ain't using the physical parts. Your fucking brain. So stop trying to get around the word when you know what the fuck he told us to do, man. Stop trying to act like you don't got the fucking conclusion for the people or how we gonna get this done. Stop telling them to sell businesses and go out and spend all their money in the welfare system that's going down the goddamn drain. Stop doing that. You causing them to lose the prosperity that they already have. Instead of waiting on God. Now, if you go and move through the spirit. And I'm telling you, dog, I am seriously angry. Because I'm really realizing I am waking up even more to realize all you niggas is fucking stupid, man. Not all of y'all. Because some people are on certain things. And I can see what I see and I know what I know. That's why I don't follow too many people even. And some people that I follow, I'm only following them because I am watching. But I'm not just a watcher. I indulge in the content. I am active in the content. But I am not active irrelevantly or unnecessarily. So when I'm speaking, I don't give a fuck who's in them comment sections, boy. You don't know me. You don't know the spirit that's in me. I am not going to tell you anything further than that. Only thing I'm going to tell you is don't play with it, bro. You can't play with it, dog. It's a fucking monster. It's not designed for you to be fucking with. Do you understand me, man? Do y'all understand me? Cuz I try and love y'all niggas, deaf, dog. But I would love y'all and keep y'all fucking far away from me because I already know that ain't gonna work out for certain individuals. That's why there's people who parted away from my team already because they know that they wasn't really soldiered up in this shit. And you can't come around here playing with me on the field, dog. We are on the field now. That means don't play with me, bro. You don't understand we are in battle. That's why I'm doing what I do. Because we on the field. You supposed to be a soldier out here. You doing all this dumb shit. I'm ready to knock you off. You understand? I'm dead serious, bro. You fucking around. You put our people in jeopardy, man. We over here telling them, wake the fuck up. Y'all telling them to go back to sleep. We said pull your money out. Pull your money out of pull your money out of the system right now. And utilize it for what you need to get done right now. Because this shit is going down right now. Nigga, don't you just realize that they talking about a shutdown? The U.S. Treasury and all that shit? They don't get the money by the 22nd because Biden done gave up all the bread? Bro, this country is about to suffer fucking losses because of that. Do you understand what that's going to do to the economy? That y'all trying to put money into? Nigga, yeah, have all that faith now, but you ain't got the spirit. You not moving in the faith correctly. The spirit telling me to tell y'all, save your bread right now. Save your fucking money right now. He can give all this shit to us for free. Just like he gave me this shit, man. Y'all niggas is dumb. You need to start how to listen, bro. You want to listen to someone? You want to take it from someone? Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from a motherfucker who know how to listen to God and get shit, nigga. Without putting in all that work. You think I put in all that work to get what I'm at? No. Nowhere near it, bro. This would have never happened to me. I don't give a damn, bro. I'm smart, but bro, come on, bro. You know how this shit is playing against you. Demons, everything else, dog. I done lived the life, bro. Some dress I want fucking life, bro. I would never able to achieve shit like that, bro. Not like that by myself. Come on, man. Nigga, you can't tell me. You can't tell me that God blessed me with everything that I ever asked for. Unbelievably, bro. I am sitting in the abundance of his prosperity, of his promises that he already promised me. And I know how I did it. You know how I did it? By listening to him, dog. Listening and obeying what the hell he told me to do. This whole time. Even till right now. So if I'm telling you the wrong shit, I am jeopardizing everything. You better listen. Because you're going to lose everything. Not me, bro. Not me. Oh, I'm getting ready to get more. Oh, bro, y'all have no idea how blessed I am. This ain't even about that, but it is about that. Because he promised us that prosperity, bro. Whether it was in the after effect or before. I got it before because I was doing what the hell I was supposed to be doing for a long time. A long time, bro. I done suffered. I done lost. I done been homeless for a fucking year and a half. I get for really 3 years. But out there on the streets, homeless for a whole year. You understand? I done slept in dumpsters, abandoned parks, benches, abandoned houses, abandoned cars that's in the junkyard, nigga. Yeah, bro. Before I got up and was hustling for the 3 years after that. That's how people even met me. That's how I even came up. Kingpin, nigga. Yeah, I done went down. They already knew I was Kingpin. Did my time, did my charges, they got my shit. I ain't incriminating nothing. That's why when I tell y'all certain things, I can tell y'all, dog, because I already know the feds is what they got my fucking record, nigga. Y'all don't need that shit. I'm just telling you what I've been through. So I can care less. But I'm letting you know that it ain't always been like what it is for me right now. That was God that picked me up out of all that, bro. Because even in the times when I was down, dog, I was still praying to him, dog, and still trying to be obedient in the worst times. Even when I got up and was hustling. Because I didn't want to get up and start robbing niggas. I told God, I was like, look, man, it took me a whole year because I was denying hustling or robbing niggas ever again. So I'm never going to do that shit again, ever. And it's just more and more time. I'm still sitting out there homeless. I started looking like Kanye West. Like, what the? Man, I got to get up and do this myself. And I did. And bro, stop playing with me, cuz. You can't tell me that all that wasn't playing effect for where I'm at right now. Because it is. It is. And I ain't telling nobody to hustle. But the story that he had me go through, bro, and the things that he brought me through to get me to where I'm at right now, bro, dog, stop talking to me, man. Stop talking to me if you don't think that I know how to follow prosperity. I know when you need to shut your mouth on things, when you need to be patient on things, and when you need to pray for these things. We don't gotta pray for these things. God already promised us these things. You're just supposed to do what the fuck he told you to do. You sitting up here praying for shit, but you still ain't did what he told you to do. See? That's the part. What the fuck Kanye crying for? You ain't did what he told you to do. How? Because you don't even know what the fuck to do. Because you don't even be in that word. That's obvious, dog. That's obvious. You up here studying all this other extra shit about the Israelites, but you ain't studying that fucking word. Because you're not led by the Spirit. The Spirit is not lady. Nigga. Ooh, don't never think that nigga's led by the Spirit. The Spirit of God, if it was in a motherfucker, it would know. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, bro. It's time for all you niggas to go. I don't care. Listen, Kanye may also as well be under strong delusion. He has the eagerness inside him to want it. You understand? But that don't mean shit, dog. Do you understand? I don't care about what the fuck the motherfucker want. I'ma watch you and see if you operating through the Spirit. And when I catch you not, I know you're a wolf in sheep clothing, nigga. I don't care, because if you ain't ran by the Spirit, you ran by something else. Period. That means if you ain't got the answers, like he said, you ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers. Well, this time, nigga, I got the answers. What's up? Nigga, you had the answers. You walking around with a Bible in your hand, or you talking about words that come from the Bible, but you ain't got the answers? What the fuck you mean you ain't got the answers? God got all the answers. And he put them right there in your fucking face. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, right? Like you don't know what to do, right? Because you don't got the answers. You done went from business plans to the fucking plan of God, and you still ain't got the goddamn answers. Why are you niggas still dependent on this guy that can't do good in business or in scriptures? Leave this man alone. Stop focusing on this guy. Period. He just told y'all he ain't got the answers. All right? So that's it. That should be it with him. Do you understand? That's it. He just showed you. He is not in the Spirit. He just showed you. I swear, if any of y'all ever even talk or act like that in front of me, bro, do you know that my crew, dog, I'm gonna tell you what would happen if you was in one of the houses, one of the trap houses we used to be at, right? Because we was in the trap house being like this too, against all the demons on our side. Facts, we was. Seriously. If you come in there talking like that and acting weird and different, like you gonna see niggas picking up chains. You're gonna start seeing all these weapons come out of nowhere, and you gonna be really, I swear to you, you gonna be really looking around like, what are y'all doing? What you think we about to do, boy? Yeah, we get like that. What you want me to bring my peoples on? Bro, we get like that, dog. Bats, everything, sticks, chains in the house. And we circling them up. And we should start asking you more and more questions, because we like, yo. And they feel the pressure. They like, yo, like, what? We turn on them just like that. Yes, we did. But they ain't know that we brung them into the trap in the first place. It was a trap. And a lot of the times what we used to do to test them, y'all don't want to believe it. Fuck you. We put my music on. Just to see how their spirit responds to it. We know what we know. We know what we're looking for too. Because it always works. We ain't tripping, bro. We ain't tripping. Just like when we have certain conversations and then a fire engine comes into the water stuff. We know he'll say one thing, then I'll say another. We was already on the same page. That means that shit did just happen to cut that shit. We know. We know. And we been sick of that shit. We been rocking this way for years, dog. That's why we was the parking lot boys. We out here scoping demons. Nigga, what was y'all doing back then? See what I'm saying? Y'all not up on this. Y'all not up on this. Do you have any idea how many is out there right now got them together to on these demons? But you still not, you still don't see a war. When it says it was going to be that means you ain't a part of it. If you ain't a part of it, then you need to know you're not going to survive, because even if you did make it to the end, God said in Revelation 20 that he was going to judge you off your works according to what was written in the scriptures. Now, if he done told you to do some shit to go get Babylon back and pay her double and you didn't do that, he going to judge you off that shit. Because that was Revelations 18. 2 chapters away from that, he's telling you going to reward judge you off your works. So that's so close to, that was literally one of the last things he told you to do before he said that. That should be one of the most important things. The ones that's closest to when he said that. See, y'all don't be paying attention to shit like that. You better pay attention to what's in the environment in these certain scriptures. You better pay attention to what's in the environment of these certain particular times, because you need to go over all that, not just that one damn scripture. All the rest of that meat that's to that one part, you need to go before that to see what the hell happened. You need to go before that and stop assuming that was in the past. No, it was talking about this time. So why are you trying to put it to another time period? It's not to that time period. It spoke of the last days. So when we know it's the last day's time, that means everything in that bulk and that hole and that meat goes towards that. But see, what y'all do is y'all bring these one particular scriptures out and then just read that, but you don't elaborate and break down that whole pattern of saying this is exactly what he's saying. This is the conclusion of the solution. He's giving solutions every time. He gives a solution every time, and all y'all do is go over all the complaints, but you never go over the solution parts of the scriptures, because those are the parts where you actually got to take action and y'all scared of. Why do you think we've been down for so long? Because y'all still been scared. Y'all been scared to stone the witches out. Y'all been scared to do everything. Everything. Because it ain't about nobody else. It's because of y'all. Y'all's a bitch. You know how you disobeyed his word? By stop disciplining mugs. That's what led to all this. The fact that you stopped discipline, that's what led to this. That was before these people start denying that the Old Testament don't exist and all that anymore. That was before that. That's the reason why they even got put in slavery in the first place, because it wasn't taking care of business. All the kings done, more than likely, fell to fornicating with other women, and it lacked them to do their task and their jobs. So they became lenient with the discipline, and they wasn't able to structure their community as much anymore, and they all kind of just let it go. Then what happened? This shit got ran, the same thing that happened right now, and then what happened to them? Then they got put into slavery. God allowed that to happen. Why? Because these niggas don't got no power. You ain't got no power to control his word. Then what the fuck, bro? I'm serious, bro. Like, come on, man. That's like you letting somebody run a business and ain't running it fully, bro. What you gonna do? You gonna take the fucking ball out their hands. You don't care if they gotta go get another job and what the fuck they paying them. You don't give a damn if they gotta be a slave for it. Look, I'm not giving you this no more. Cause dog, I own this business. This is my community. I told you to run it like this. You stop doing that, well, no business. Now you can be a fucking freelancer. Go ahead. And you see what the world got for your ass? You see what the world got for you. Now staying off topic and staying out of the disciplinary actions in the realm of that and the teachings of that and all that, that's the reason why we went into slavery in the first place. Do you understand me? Do you understand? That's what I'm talking about. The fact that you wanted to be so lenient on all the instructions when God told you to get up and do physical action, and you set back on it. Now, the physical actions, he wasn't telling us to get up and do this and all this land. And yes, he said, say he would have blessed the land, but he ain't blessed it. It's too late to get that fucking blessing. Now it's already fallen. It's already ran with devils. You think you're going to bless the land with devils now? Come on, Doug. Come on, Doug. Come on, Doug. He gonna bless us, but in the midst of the Babylon shit that he stated going to destroy, it's still in the scriptures. So no matter if he said he would have, what he would have did, you still see what the fuck Revelation say, nigga. So at the end of the day, that's what the fuck happened. All that wishful, hopeful thinking is just to keep you from having to go through that, nigga. We still gonna go through that. You wanna know how I know? Because I'm here. That's how I know. So regardless, and those words are still in there. They ain't disappeared. To the day that those other words disappeared, you still gonna go through that. He's just letting you know we could have prayed this away. Go have fun. Have fun trying to get them to turn over. They're not. They're already under strong delusion. So you know what? You know how he's gonna bless the land? By us doing what he said, get them the fuck out of here. And then by him having all his good people, like he said, and pray and do all the shit that he was doing, then he will bless the land. And he will. Soon as we get them the fuck up out of here. How we gonna get them up out of here? He told us how to get them up out of here. He told us it was the mighty war and all them men that they've been dealing with, been slain in the streets and all that. He told them. So who's doing the slaying in the streets, bro? Who's doing it? Who doing it, man? Bro, yo, he sent us like he's always sent them. And when he told them, and the men, and the women, and the little ones. Bro, I saw that. I was like, whoa. Man. Whoo. Sir, yes, sir. If it's anything you need me to do, sir. That's what you need to be responding like right now. When you hear those scriptures, it's sir, yes, sir. Not to me, nigga. To God. To God. You better just thank him that he sent a motherfucker like me to make sure it's in your face. I'll slap you in your face with it. Are you still talking dumb? Bow, I'm hit you with another one. You still talking dumb? Bow. I will beat you down. When it comes to this, and I mean in the spiritual realm. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's that. I don't want to try to make it look like I'm badgering the word on the Bible because I'm not using the Bible to do it. If anything, I will use my hands, and I wouldn't have nothing to do with the scriptures. But why? Who's talking like that right now, bro? Who's talking right now? We're supposed to be conserving and using our juice for the enemy and the enemy alone. But let me tell you like this: before we get to that, let me see if I can smell anything around me. Or the circle that think, y'all niggas think that these motherfuckers is on our side. I'm going to sniff them out. When I call them out, that's what it is. Now go ahead. Make your own decisions. Because we're going to see on the playing field at the end of the day. Who you decide to roll with, that's who you're going to be counted with at the end of the day. So know what we're here to do. My only job is to get this shit done. It ain't to tag all these niggas down and doing this, that, and third, trying to make sure this, that, and third. That ain't what my job is. I'm just warning motherfuckers if you ain't with this shit. Like I said, get down or lay down, bro. You don't think that this is the... I don't care how much you want to sell me to be some hateful motherfuckers, bro. I talk to like 100 niggas every day, dog. I already got the plan going down. Not me. It's already going down, bro. You should know that too. But you don't because you're a fucking incel, whatever the fuck you are. You understand? So you don't really know that niggas is really in at it. You just not really equipped with that, huh? I ain't got no more questions on asking why our people are so down and don't have nothing. I ain't got no more questions. I see why. And I see what people like me been up against for a long time. It's been the biggest problems. It's been motherfuckers who've been covering up the truth, who've been utilizing all this shit but manipulating you to never give you the actual truth. That's been our problem this whole time because it's motherfuckers like that who did not keep the grounds of the disciplinary actions. You want to sell it to anywhere else and everybody else and say, oh, that's Jesus' job and all this, that, and the third? Well, you get a community full of witches that ain't going to respect you, obey your authority, or none of that. Now we got to deal with so many ungodly women, and we still trying to sit here and blame it on them. No, I blame it on motherfuckers like you. The one who's going all around the fucking disciplinary scriptures and not allowing the men of God to know this is their job at this time. Remember, the law is coming back. All of them. Because it was never meant for them to go anywhere. So when he said that we basically gonna be returning back to the law, he meant that. He meant that. Do you understand? You remember that part, right? So why you ain't preaching that shit? Do you understand what we did when we had the law in our hands? See, y'all don't want to sell that message. You see what I'm saying? That's like what a woman would do. That's exactly what a woman would do. It's exactly what a woman would do. So I'm sorry, my friends, if you ain't really with the disciplinary work for God to protect his word, you are not a man of God. You might be a boy of God, a little punk ass nigga of God, but you ain't a man. I don't know what category he got for people like that up there, but you know what I mean, the lane I'm in, I don't think there's any in the lane that I'm in. There ain't none. Trust me. Till next time, it's your boy Don Illuminati. Look, man, wasn't even trying to be disrespectful, but it is what it is, man. Hopefully the spirit moves you. Till next time. Peace.